What's up? How you doing? Another night. It's Saturday, so it's just a vibe. Just a vibe tonight. Nicole, first in the live, shout out to you. What's up, what's up, what's up, sis? How you feeling? How you doing? I heard you got something in your email today. I heard you got a little something in your email today. I got quite a few emails that I was sending today. I'm glad you're good. Quite a few emails, which is super cool. Even if y'all don't show up, it's really cool that there was interest and that y'all sent your emails to get the stuff. You know what I'm saying? We could stay in contact offline just in case of the things. You know what I'm saying? So that's super dope. Super, super dope. Welcome, Stone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you, Candy. Welcome for joining the live. Just a vibe tonight. I am usually here Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. doing some speed reads, some spiritual readings for my tribe, for my vibe tribe. But Saturdays is just a vibe, and I'm actually going to be going over the itinerary for our very magical Zoom gathering tomorrow, where I got quite a few signups. So I'm very excited, very, very excited. Raj, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining my live. What's up, King? How you doing? How you feeling? And I'm also going to share some of my art with you guys tonight, hence the wardrobe, inspired by me walking you guys through my at-home art gallery. I've got an in-home art gallery. I do call it Bin Gallery. Back to natural, because you know the I and I for the back to is I and I, right? So it's Bin Gallery. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my in-home gallery. I've got some art all over the staircase that goes down to my bottom floor. And I had art all over the bottom floor, but we're actually redoing the floors. So I had to kind of clear and emptying everything out, took everything off the walls. But the staircase still has all my artwork on it. So until downstairs is done, I'm going to just kind of, focus on sharing. Can't wait to see you, Nicole. Thank you. Mashalay, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Did you get your email today? Mashalay, did you get your email today? Mashalay. Carly, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I sent the itinerary. I posted it as well to entice others who have not sent their emails yet. So it's not too late if you would like to join our tribe vibe. So we're the vibe tribe, but when we get together and do like an official thing, then it's a tribe vibe. You get it? Okay, you get it? So Trumpster, welcome, welcome. Angela, welcome, welcome. Not too late to join us. We're going to be on Zoom tomorrow, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be talking about the energies in regards to this last full moon of 2025, ending a 9-year, a number of endings and completion, going into a 10-year, reduces to a number 1, which is about new cycles and new beginnings. Super, super powerful. So you should definitely come through. If you have not sent your email already, then you should do so. And I can send you the itinerary and the Zoom link and stuff. So those who have sent their email did receive the email already. So let me know if you got it. If you didn't get it and you have sent your email, please let me know so I can make sure to check on that, verify your email, and make sure I didn't miss you. You know, when I set up the group, the email group and stuff. So you get it, Nicole, you get it. Blue Eyes, welcome, welcome. So yeah, it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun. And it's really just preparing us, you know what I mean? It's just sharing some details and downloads and some rituals. And then also giving a kind of a heads up on how to fold into the new year. So a lot of these things, and I'm actually thinking that there may have to be another little Zoom that we do to focus and tap into the actual end of the year. New Year's Eve rituals and things like that, because that's super, super powerful. And this is just a nice way to kind of start getting the ball rolling in regards to that release, to increase. That's what it's all about, you know? AKA, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love and the likes and all of the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. You know how we do over here. You know how we do over here. Tap, tap, tap to tap, tap to tap to tap, tap, tap to tap. Susie 911, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I am Sabrina Sahara. Usually here Mondays to Fridays, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, till about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing speed reads, collective speed reads, or more in complementary. And they are collective, but they are individual in terms of each person, you know, gets to tap in. If they're on the list, they get on their list and stuff. So got to chapter 5. Number 5 is simply page 33 so far. Thank you, Nicole. I do have a debut publication, and Nicole got hers today. So she is on chapter 5. Are you enjoying? Are you loving? Are you going through the soul work and the soul inquiries? Are you using your journal pages? Are you enjoying your chakra activations? Tapping in, tapping in. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you got it. Yay. And page 33. Look at that. Master number vibes when there are 33, 33 cosmic concepts in the book. So awesome. Yes, you're enjoying. Yay, yay, yay. Allah, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Cheryl, thank you for joining the live. We are going to be going through the itinerary for any. I'm going to wait and see if there's like more people that come on that are actually going to be joining tomorrow. Then I'll open it up. But in general, I will open it up. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I don't see your name to be able to give you a shout out, whoever just said hello. But I see your picture that you're holding a phone up, a blue phone. So hello to you. What's your name? What's your name? What's your handle? How do you not have a handle? That's weird. So at least sometimes it says user 7457992 for all of the numbers and stuff, but I'm not seeing anything. But I see your hello and that you like the live, so thank you. Thank you. Jacqueline, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Mohammed. Thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Kiba, what's up, sis? So is it tonight? Is it tonight? You going live tonight? I shared it yesterday. What's up? Did you get your email? Yes, tonight at midnight. Awesome. Kiba's going live at midnight, guys. So we're going to go and, tap in, follow along. So after we're done here, which I'll be done way before midnight, but at midnight, we go and pop into Primordial Beings Whirl for her live at midnight. Word? I was ready to get on last night. Me too, right? I was like, yeah, let's everybody go over, but it's tonight. It's tonight. Sana, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. So yes, Kiba, we're going to be popping into your live at midnight. See what's up. And you got your email? You got your itinerary for tomorrow? Excellent. So I'm going to tease y'all a little bit for those who are not coming tomorrow. So you can know all of the shenanigans that we have planned, all of the sacred shenanigans that we have planned. But it is not too late to join us if you would like to join us for this very, very special, special gathering on Zoom, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, tapping into details and downloads and rituals for this last full moon of 2025, released to increase energy. Very powerful. We've got Saturn direct now. We've got Mercury that is going direct, that today, Mercury direct, like it's very, very powerful, right? Still have to post that Mercury direct flyer. But this is the energy that we're tapping into to lead into the end of a 9-year, the number of endings, the number of completion, coming into a new cycle, a 10-year, like it is so, so, so powerful, and everything is lining up. So in so many ways, I want us to like really think about the stuff that we feel like we've been waiting for and why is it taking so long, and the impatience that delays our manifestations. It couldn't happen before now. That's just what it is. It couldn't happen before now. And this is why like timing is divine, and we really just have to surrender and have so much full faith and be faithful, full of faith, because it is just so in divine timing. B, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Kev, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. So good to see you. Sana, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. B, did you get your email? Did you get the itinerary and all the details for tomorrow? I hope you can still join. Jasmine, I hope you're good. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Muhammad, for liking the live. Thank you, Nicole, for my fest pops. Thank you for my fest pops. Pin a notice for viewers to contact me. Okay, that's just a message. Yes, B, let me know. Let me know if you got it. I did send it earlier this evening. 1011 001 0110 001 0110 001 0110 001 0110 111 000 000 110 111 000 That is timeline shifting binary code frequencies. So whenever I see 1011, whether I'm with y'all or not, I say that. So when I'm with y'all and I see it, I'm doing that timeline jumping for all of us, all right? Blessing y'all with the timeline shifting so we can ground and anchor and root into our most abundant timelines. Ashe. Kali, what's up, sis? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Did you get your email? Did you get your itinerary for tomorrow, Kali? Let me know. Let me know. I sent you an email. I sent you a VIP email for our gathering tomorrow. If you are available, 3 to 5 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. Details, downloads, rituals for our last full moon of 2025. It's going to be very powerful. You did get it. Awesome. Bree, welcome, Bree. Thank you for joining. Did you get your email, Bree? I sent you an email. You have not gotten an email, B. You sent your email to me, right? Can you DM me your email again? Let me make sure of that, okay? So I can confirm if I, let me know what email you sent. But DM me. Oh, you did. And yes. Okay. Let me know. Let me know if you did get it, if you didn't get it, what the email is, and I will follow up and make sure that I sent it to you, okay? Awesome. Setting my alarm because I'll be napping. I hear you, Kiba. You better not miss it. You better not. Rambaz, welcome. Hey, Bree. Let me know if you got an email, Bree. Itinerary for our gathering tomorrow, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tapping into this last full moon of 2025. That is going to be on December 4th. So I'm going to share some goodies, some magic to help us release, to increase. All right. Keep like, I'll be there, I promise. You got the email, you got the itinerary. That is going to lay out the plan for tomorrow. Nurtured, welcome. If you have not received an email, please DM me your email. If you have never sent your email, but you would like to join, please DM me your email. It is not too late. I will happily send you that email when I get off the live tonight so that you have it in time for tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you do have your itinerary and you have any questions or any comments or whatever, feel free. I figured this Just a Vibe could be like a kind of Q&A and preparing for tomorrow if anybody has any, specific concerns or inquiries or whatever it may be. I'm here. We could vibe it out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you guys my art. So if there are any questions and all that, wait a bit and see if anybody else pops on that may specifically have any concerns or questions in regards to tomorrow. But then in about a few minutes, I would say, or 10 minutes at max, I'll bring you guys to see my art, to see my in-home art gallery, my staircase gallery. So itinerary tomorrow, 3 to 3:30 is going to be our introduction. I'm going to start off with a welcoming with greetings, prayer, pouring libation, and a guided meditation. Then we're going to start our aligned activations, an overview of celestial events, transits, and ancestral alignments. Then our warm maker, which is my take on an icebreaker. So I'm like, we all like warm and love up in here. So we're going to call it a warm maker instead of an icebreaker, right? And that is going to be how we're warming up the space and getting auspiciously acquainted. All right. Olivia, welcome. Jeannie, welcome. Thank you for joining. Jeannie, let me know if you got an email. Going through the itinerary right now for tomorrow's Zoom vibe. So that's what I sent you today. Let me know if you got it, as well as the Zoom link, of course. So I hope you received it. If not, please let me know so I can double check and make sure that you get it if you are free to join us. Dow, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes, 4.4 thousand so far. Appreciate y'all. Dakota, welcome. I know you're going to miss tomorrow, Dakota, but you'll be with us in spirit. Jeannie got hers. Yay. Awesome. So I'm just going through the itinerary for tomorrow. Dakota, don't be jealous, okay? I know you're going to miss it. And it's going to be a vibe. It's the weekend. I do Just a Vibe sometimes on Saturdays. So I don't know if you got that memo. But Saturday nights, I do Just a Vibe. But not always every Saturday. But mad jelly. But yes, some Saturdays I pop on for Just a Vibe, Q&A. We just kind of hang out. I read the comments. You know what I mean? We just vibe. It's just a vibe. But today, it's going to be just a vibe. And I'm going to actually bring you guys into my at-home art gallery and share some of my abstract art with you. So I'm excited to do that. All good, Jeannie. If you're free, all good. Pop in anytime. We're going to do others. You're on the email list. You're going to get all of the goodies. You're going to get all of the goodies whenever. So it's all good. All good. So yes, 3 to 3:30, the welcome, aligned activations, and the warm maker. I'm not going to tell you guys what the warm maker is. Obviously, it's going to be more fun in the moment. Then 3:30 to 4, we go into our rituals. Hello, Miss Gavin. Hello, my Kaya. My baby's on again. Hi, babe. My daughter's on. Hi, baby. I'm going over the itinerary, babe, for the gathering that I'm doing with the tribe on Zoom tomorrow, 3 to 5 p.m. I've got a lot of signups, so I'm really, really excited. Hi, Louise. Hey, Ham. Welcome. Whoa, I know, baby, right? Ooh, right? So 3:30 to 4, we're going to go into the rituals, release to increase rituals. So I'm going to share some suggested items and intentions to leave the old behind and to make space for the new. Then we're going to go into words will, which are verbal charges and declarations. So some things that I'm going to just kind of speak over us. We're going to have glasses of water so that the water has memory and is really going to pull in the energy and the words that we are willing into our lives, right? And then we're also going to do some repeat after me declarations. Then we're going to go into New Year, New Moon preparation. So I'm going to share a few things to give a heads up in regards to how to prepare for the first new moon of 2026. 4 to 5, which is the conclusion, is going to be an oracle observation. So I'm going to do a collective reading, kind of a speed read, something super short, but just to kind of get any confirmations from spirit based on the downloads and the information that has been shared thus far. And then just anything additional that spirit wants us to keep in mind in regards to this releasing energy to prepare for the increase. Then we're going to open it up, tribe talk. So I'm going to open up the floor for anybody to share anything that they'd like to share, anything that they're feeling from the activations, from the declarations, from the downloads, the rituals, you know what I mean? Like whatever, things that you might want to add or suggest yourself for the collective, opening it up for everybody. So that's going to be the tribe talk, and then concluding with Q&A. So the Q&A can be specific to what has been addressed. We can be Q&A to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, again, at that point, going to be very open, informal in regards to the tribe just getting to know each other and vibing out and having an opportunity to, share and speak and just vibe and just vibe. The vibe tribe, the tribe vibe, right? What's up, DJ Silk? Thank you. How you doing, King Phil? Y'all right? Thank you for joining. Hello, Lakeisha. Thank you for joining. Did you get your email, Lakeisha? Charlotte, welcome. Thank you for joining. This is the itinerary for the vibe tomorrow. If you did not get this email, I don't have your email. So if you would like to join us tomorrow, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. It's going to be a vibe. Details, downloads, and rituals to tap into this last full moon of 2025. Release to increase vibes. Please send me your email. It is not too late. If you didn't get this email with this awesome itinerary that I worked very hard doing for the past 48 hours, plus the 3 pages of notes and stuff for all of the things that I'll be sharing tomorrow, you should send me your email if you haven't already. Okay. Yes. Okay. Lakeisha got her email. Yes. So yeah, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. And I'm excited. Very excited. So that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, whatever it is based on the itinerary, just based on the plan for tomorrow. I will open it up for that. And if no questions, then I'm going to take you into my art gallery and share some of my art. Hence the wardrobe for tonight. Okay, I'm going to put my abstract artist hat on and share my art with you guys. I wish it was happening on Monday. Oh, sorry, Dakota. I'm sorry. Ramzan, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes, y'all. 5.9K. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Feeling the love. Cat Bell, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So if no questions, you guys want to go and check out some of my art? Should I bring you to my art gallery? Do you want to see some of my art on the walls? I'm an abstract artist. I started doing art. I mean, I've been doing art pretty much my whole life, but in terms of like taking it seriously and, you know, having an art studio and selling and promoting and stuff, about 3 years, I would say now. I've been totally obsessed with abstract art. I work with multimedia. I do collage type stuff as well. Very textured. So you'll see in my art gallery, I have signs up that says, please touch the art. You know, in art galleries usually says, please do not touch the art. My art gallery says, please touch the art, because it's really a multi-sensory experience. Just in terms of the materials I use, I have some crystals in some of my pieces. So I'm going to walk you through them and show you some stuff. And if anybody's interested, obviously, they're all for sale. There is one that is sold, so you'll see the little red dot on that one. But yes, let me know, because why not? I do consider my art abstract art, organic art, and affordable art, because they are one-of-a-kinds naturally. And more often than not, when you see one-of-a-kind pieces, they kind of go from like 1,000 up, and my pieces are 1,000 down. Like, if I don't even really have pieces that are $1,000, because I do think it's important to not have this kind of barrier of entry to supporting an artist, you know what I'm saying? And to have like organic abstract art in your space and in your home, you know? And at the end of the day, get it while it's hot, you know what I'm saying? Because when my stuff got, you know, on Sotheby's for 2.3 million and 24 million and all of that stuff, y'all gonna have yours with a certificate of authenticity. So you might want to get on it, you know what I'm saying, while it's affordable art. I'm just saying. So let me bring you guys to the art gallery. You want to come down? What's up? Call me paparazzi. What's up? Kylie. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Dakota got the eyes. What's the eyes for? Y'all ready? Am I teasing you? Bacon, welcome, welcome. Did you get your email? Please and thank you. Lakeisha's ready. Okay, Dakota's ready. You guys ready? Let me see like an art emoji in the comments if you want to see my art. What's up, Bacon? I'm moving. I need new art. Yes, Dakota. Awesome. Waiting to see. Let me see. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you want to see my art. Okay. I'm seeing emojis. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. You ready? Okay. I'll take you. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Okay. I'm excited. You ready? Okay. So this is my front door. So I do have some pieces that I have up here that are actually really small, and they're in magnet frames, and they're all with crystals. So I'll show you guys those afterwards. So when you walk in to the front, from the front door, my stairs to the basement go down. So I'm gonna turn the camera, if I remember how to do that. Hold on a second. I gotta turn the flip camera. I think I found it. Okay, guys. Welcome to Bin Gallery. That's me. Hi. Welcome to Bin Gallery. Do you see it? Thank you. It's like a little shirt thing, but you can wear it as a dress, actually. It'd be kind of sexy if it was a dress, girl. But thank you. So this has Bin Gallery. Do you guys see? Okay. Awesome. I'm trying to pay attention to the comments too, though, now. All right, Princess MOA, thank you for joining. What am I missing? Who am I missing? Twisted her arm, you did, Dakota. Here we go. I'm here. We're here. We are here in Bin Gallery. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. All right. So I'm actually going to take this off the stand. I think it'll be easier for me to maneuver. Okay. All right. What did I just do here? Swipe left to close. What did I just do? Okay, do you guys see anything? Swipe left to close. Okay, good. I did something. I didn't know what I did. All right, so here's Bin Gallery. This is one of my latest pieces that I love so much. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm ready to sell this one. So that one I should probably say that off the bat. But this is called Heat Wave. This is Heat Wave. This is my latest piece. So it's not on the wall because I just did it. Like I finished it about a month ago. And I love it so much. So you guys can see like some of the detail and textures and stuff. I do a lot of layering kind of work. Yep, all abstract. Abstract is definitely my thing. Organic abstract art. Some stuff has crystals in it. Some have rose petals in some of them. Yes, definitely kind of fall colored vibes. And the heat of the sun is like bright orange. Hello, John. Welcome, welcome. Just a vibe tonight, but I am actually walking you guys through my art gallery. I am an abstract artist, among many things. So I am introducing you guys to my art. So that's Heat Wave. And this is some of the others. So where should I go first? Let's go this side first. This one is called Rainbow Wi-Fi. As you can see here, Kaya actually named this one. So I don't know if Kai's still here. My daughter was here earlier. So Kai, if you're still here, thank you again for the awesome name for this piece. It's perfect. Rainbow Wi-Fi. Love that. Thank you, Dakota. Asante, what's up, Queen? Bridget, hey. I'm seeing y'all coming in. Cece, welcome. You are in Bin Gallery tonight, guys. So you can see, as I was mentioning, very textured art. So I always have like this energy, you know, where you kind of look at it and you want to touch, and people say like, don't touch the art in art galleries. I have signs that say, please touch the art. Bin Gallery, a multi-sensory experience. If anybody's in New York, by the way, I do private walkthroughs and private showings and stuff. So if you are interested in actually visiting in person, absolutely, let me know. So galaxy vibes, right? Thank you, Asante. Beautiful. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's Rainbow Wi-Fi. And you can see this size is 11 by 14. So details are all here and stuff. On my website as well, backtonatural.life, there's a tab for Bin Gallery, and all of the pieces that I'm going to show you and tons more are on there with all the prices and everything. So $333 for the 11 by 14s. I also do my prices just based on size, not based on how long it took me to do a piece or the materials or whatever. Because again, I really just want to make it, you know, approachable and not create these barriers of entry for real art, for especially original art, all one of a kind. All of these are hand done, took whatever time it took, and when it's gone, it's yours. You know what I mean? It's yours. Other than prints that will be done, the original is the original. So that's Rainbow Wi-Fi. And then we've got Energy Augment. Trying to move back so you can see the full piece. What's my creative process? Thank you for the question. Indeed, if you guys have questions, let me know. So I actually, every piece, sometimes I'll have dreams about a piece and I'll try to like replicate what I see in the dream. Sometimes I'll literally just choose a color palette and I just let things happen. It's very trance-like experience oftentimes. So again, a lot of layers as well. So I'll do what I refer to as an underpainting, and then I'll just let things happen on top. So I don't often have a plan, or if I do have a plan, it ends up being something completely different. So the process is very organic. Sometimes I'll do a piece and I like hate it. And there's times where I call it like the ugly phase. And then I'll have to like kind of put it away for a minute and then end up just continuing to layer. And it's like the kind of process where the piece tells me when it's done. And that's when I'm like, okay, she's ready, you know. And my pieces are very she energies, very divine feminine energy that I feel from them, just because of the creative process and the receptive mode that I have to be in to complete them, and just to go through the birthing process in a sense. So yeah, that's the process. Thank you, Keisha. Lucretia, welcome, welcome. Sharing my art gallery with y'all tonight. Just a vibe. Highly spiritual, like ancestral vibes. Yes, Queen. Thank you, Kiba, for noticing that. Absolutely. They definitely, they rule my hands. They rule my heart. Like every piece really feels, like I said, it's a trance experience, and it just feels like they kind of decide what comes next, you know? So that's Energy Augment, another 11 by 14 for 333. All original pieces. This one, I don't know if you guys see, do you see the letter in there? Do you see a letter in this piece? Let me know if you guys see a letter and what letter you see. Let me know if you see a letter, and what letter do you see if you do. I might be giving it away when yes, the A, right? You can see the E kind of vibe too, right? The A. So this happened by accident. Like, it was so crazy. So after it was done, I saw the A, and then I was like, oh, this is called a game, or a game. So it's like, bring your A game, but it's also the energy of a game, and how kind of life is a game. And I always remind people and myself that life is a game, but we're not players, we're programmers. And to make sure that you're not in an energy of a player in this game, because players get played. You're a programmer, and you get to decide what this game looks like for you, this simulation. So that's what inspired this piece, as it just kind of happened. And then I was just like, all right, we're going to call this a game, or a game. So that's that. Almost like Captain America shield, right? Indeed. So another 11 by 14. Again, they're all by size is the price, $333. Even though some pieces take longer than others, again, I really just wanted to make it accessible, make it approachable, make it easier for me to remember. You guys know that I'm all about the master numbers and stuff. So, and all of the pieces as well, if I ship them to you, shipping is included in the price. So that's another little tidbit to make it a little easier. And then on this side, we've got a 10 by 10. This is Pumice Puzzle. And I called it that because I used sand. So I don't know if you're able to kind of see how textured it is, but it is very textured. Like it's like a pumice. It's literally like a pumice stone. Like you can file your nails on this. You can probably like give your feet an exfoliation on this piece. And I kind of used tape and did like all different pieces of tape and weird shapings and stuff. I used sand as well as this thing called gesso that like makes things really hardened and stuff. And then just kind of, made the spaces in between. Again, a lot of layering with different colors of the paint and gradients and stuff like that. I chose the color palette that I wanted. And then I used like these little sketching tools and, if you can see, I'll bring you in a little closer so you can see some of the texture on there. You see? That's really unique. Thank you, Kiva. Like this one. Love this one. Thank you, Lakeisha. Thought it was a carpet at first. Bacon. That's so cool. Oh, wow. That's cool. Thank you, Dakota. Thanks, guys. So you see, like super, like you can see how deep that is. You know what I mean? So super textured and stuff. So yeah, that's Pumice Puzzle. That's 222, smaller size. So, I kind of make it match in regards to the sizing and pricing and stuff like that. 14,000 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And then this one is a round canvas. And all of these are in stretch canvas, by the way. So I forgot to mention that. All of them are stretch canvas. So you have, the full thickness of the sides and stuff like that. Easier to mount. All of them are mounted with that kind of safe tape kind of thingy, the 3M stuff, so that it doesn't destroy your walls. And they're very light, so it's easy to mount up. So this is a round canvas. So you can see still has the full texture on the sides. This is powerful. It's a 10-inch diameter. Also 222. So you can see this one's got some texture as well because there's some like thick mounds of paint on some of these circles here. A lot of texture you can see as you're flicking, but you know, when you guys, like, if you ever get to like see it, or when you get it, you'll feel like how much texture there is, you know. Thanks, Nicole. Nice. Ooh, Kiva really really love that one. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at that. They're restricting me again. God, they're terrible on this freaking TikTok. Anyways, whatever. I'm going to show my art. So this one is Pours and Prints. I have a collection called Pours and Prints. Before I started abstract and actually using textures and brushwork and stuff, I was doing paint pouring. So I don't know if anybody knows what paint pouring is, but it's using like very thin liquefied acrylic paint, and you do different techniques, and then you kind of turn the canvas around, and then it naturally makes its own little striations and stuff. So this was originally a pour, and then I added these pieces to it. So now I refer to it as Pours and Prints, and this is the 8th one. I have a collection. I'll show you guys the others another time. But this is one of the Pours and Prints that I did. Yes, sacred geometry, indeed. Absolutely, Nicole. Yup. So again, please touch the art. All right, let's come down here. This is Iridescence, 11 by 14. So this piece, I remember when I first moved into this place that I'm in now, this was the first piece that I did in my new art studio, which was in this place. I moved here, it's actually gonna be a year on winter solstice. And I did this piece the first week of January. So this is gonna be a year old. Iridescence. So a lot of detail and texture and stuff in my pieces. And I actually did this piece with a pack of iridescent paints that Kai got me for Christmas. So yeah, giving music vibes, cool. Nice, thank you. And then this one is called Praying Puppy. It's one of my faves actually, and it just happened so by accident. And after I did it, I always stand back after I do a piece, and I take pictures of it, and I see so much different after I look at the picture. And then I saw a little puppy praying. So I don't know if you guys can see, like, if you see that, right? But I called it Praying Puppy because that's what it made me feel like. You see that, right? You see that, right, Nicole? So that's Praying Puppy. And that is celestial puppy vibes, indeed. And this is with metallic paints. So you can see some of the texture as well and detail in there. A lot of layering. So I like to see, things coming through underneath. So that's why I love doing, layered pieces and stuff under paintings, and then painting on top and seeing what pops through. So that's Praying Puppy, and that's from a metallic collection. And this is another one from the metallic collection. This is Fork in the Road. If you could see that. That's Fork in the Road. This is 16 by 20. So these are the larger pieces that I'm about to show you guys now. 16 by 20 are my largest pieces. I stick to that size just to, again, make it more accessible for people in terms of budget and stuff, since $444 is the max that, I thought of charging for a piece, at this stage, especially, and just, again, I'd rather get it in people's homes than to just, have me collecting them, because that's what I'm doing right now. I've sold quite a few, which I'm grateful for, but I've got quite a few that I would love to bless new homes with. So you can see as well some of the textures and details, and you see how some of the texture comes through. That's what I love. So I do an underpainting. So this whole painting looked like this, and then this design that just totally happened organically, just kind of showed up naturally over it. And then when it was done, she said, I'm forking the road. And I was like, that's cool. That's cool. And then these pieces, I'm going to show you this one and this one is actually a triptych, which means there's 3 of them. The first one that I did is actually at the Billie Holiday Theater. The first art show that I was selected for to display one of my pieces was at the Billie Holiday Theater in Brooklyn on Fulton. Super honored by that. So that piece is still at the theater. And this is the 3rd one that I did, which is Potency. The one that's at Billie Holiday Theater is called Power. And then the other sister, which was done second, is Purpose. So Power is at Billie Holiday Theater. This one is Purpose. A lot of texture. You can see here also has some sand and some gesso in it. There's some silver foil in this one. Super, super textured and stuff. Some sparkles and stuff. A lot of texture. You can see how thick some of these droplets are. You know. You like that one, Nicole? Thank you. Awesome. And then let's go back to this one. Potency has copper leaf. And then Power, which is at Billie Holiday Theater, is with gold leaf. So it has the triple energy of the metals. So very textured. And then underneath here, we've got Slice of Life. That's right here, Slice of Life. Hey, Danielle, welcome, welcome. Hey, Panda, hey, Trickiana. Sharing my art with you guys tonight. If you're interested, do let me know. This one right here is Slice of Life. And if you can see, there's a lot of triangle, pyramid type energies in it, which made me think of slices of pie or pizza. So that's what inspired the title of Slice of Life. A lot of texture and detail in this one. And a lot of it, again, just happens super organically. Very trance-like states, you know, that I experience in the moment. Yeah, thank you. And then this one is called Elements. So you may be able to see why it's called Elements. But we've got air at the top, super textured. We've got fire right here, super textured. We've got earth and we've got water. So that one's Elements. And you can see as well, again, in terms of the texture, like you could literally, like, it's like you can pick them off, you know what I mean? Like, it's really, really textured and stuff. And I wanted like the element movement and not just the color, you know what I mean? So as you can see, the water texture has like real waves and, you know what I mean? You can see the movement in it. And then the earth, you can see this kind of like stems and, you know, ground and grit and stuff like that, like you would find in the soil. And then with the fire, you can see some flecks in here. There's gold detail in it as well to bring in, you know, the crackle of fire. And then the air has some whirlwind, you know, kind of energy to it and detail. So you can see it's very like swoosh, you know. And then there's the full piece, Elements. Yep. And moving along, my portal to utopia, that you'll see this red dot. And every time people see this piece, they're like, oh no, red dot. This is one of my absolute favorite pieces, and it happened so incredibly magically. Oh, I'll never forget how this process happened, but it was definitely an outer body experience. And I don't know if you can see the portal, right? Like literally this like, you know, threshold of like what you're walking into. And I saw it after it was done. I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. That is gorgeous. Thank you, Dakota. Love that. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, this was one of my faves for sure. So that's Portal to Utopia. And then we've got a few more. This one is Purge. Let's see if you could see. Here we go. Purge is this one here. And it's so interesting because in the process, like sometimes I don't know what colors. I'll choose a color palette sometimes, and then other times, like it just happens super randomly. So while I was doing this one, I remember like doing the more like the browns and the beiges and the whites, and there's a dark brown. And then Spirit was just like pink and fuchsia and just like throw in. And I was just like, pink? Why would I? And then I just listened and I absolutely freaking love it. Like, and the detail in there. And sometimes I like, again, it's mixed media. So I have like pencil etchings in here and pens sometimes, you know, like these little random little dots. I have, what's it called? The glitter glue, just to kind of give these little pops here that are super textured and stuff that just come in randomly, you know. There's another one up here. So yeah, it's just a really organic process. So that one's called Purge. And when I was doing this piece, it really was kind of like, I felt like I was just kind of vomiting on this piece, like just releasing and letting go what I was experiencing at that moment. It was really just like, it was a purge. It was just like, and then I had some very liquid paint in these like little small containers that have like a little spout. So I was able to like squeeze and that's what made these very cool things here. I literally would just like squirt them randomly on to the canvas, and yeah, just I love it. I love it. Thank you, Kristen. You love it. Awesome. Real Wick Billion, Real Wick Billion, because that's not billion. Okay, welcome. Thank you for joining. And then this one is Aurora, inspired by the Aurora Borealis. So you can see the colors and stuff, you know, the Northern Lights kind of energy. So that was what inspired this piece. And she had so many stages, and there's two pieces I'm going to show you actually, that so many stages that I thought that I totally ruined it. And they're two of my favorite pieces now. So that's what I love about abstract art, especially, that you just keep going. You just, when it's ugly or you don't like it, just keep going or start over. You know what I mean? But I'm the type that I just kind of keep going, instead of, a lot of artists sometimes will like strip the piece or they'll pour white all over it and start completely over. And I just feel like it's a waste of paint to do that, and that there's so much identity to it already that it's supposed to find its way. Just like we are diamonds in the rough. We're supposed to like get the piece of coal and just kind of get scrubbed out to become the diamond. And you just keep going until you find it. So that's part of my process for sure. And I'm glad that I kept going and that I didn't just like scrap it or start over, because it's just, I love this piece. Absolutely love this piece. See the Northern Lights vibes, right, Nicole? Indeed. So you can see again some of the detail and stuff. So I'll bring you guys in. And again, a lot of underpainting vibes. So like this basically was what the whole piece looked like until I ended up building it out, you know, to give it this kind of center piece. And then giving it little pops of solid, you know what I mean? And just kind of, I used a balloon. So these like details that you see here is from taking the balloon when the paint is super wet still, and then just doing that, like that. And then it makes those like super cool little details and textures and stuff. That's all from the balloon. Cool, right? See these here too. Right? You have to trust the process in a lot of things. Dog grooming included, Dakota. Exactly. Indeed. So that's Aurora. And then this is the other piece that I thought I ruined. And it's because ironically I was working on these two pieces simultaneously. This one is Ancient. And I channeled these images. I do have Atlantis ancestry, and I definitely felt that calling. I felt that energy and channeled. It was literally just it just came out. It literally just happened. And again, multiple stages of this piece that I was like, oh my God, I ruined it. Oh my God, it's so ugly. Oh my God. And I freaking love this piece. And then these magical beings, if you see here, just showed up. I don't even know how that happened, but I saw them after and I freaked out. Totally freaked out, because they are beings. They are absolutely ancestral, angelic. The halo around their wings, their energy, you know, it's really quite something how that happened. So that's that. Ancient vibes for sure, right, Nicole? Gorgeous. Thank you. This one just screams ancient power, right? Yeah. So that's that. And then this one is actually probably going to sell, because I did get a buyer that asked me to put that on hold for them. So the red dot's not on it officially, but this is Sultry Slinkies, one of my faves too. So this one is gradient energy with the reds and the orangey and the dark going into the black. And this process too, like, it was actually very quick how this one happened. But when I looked at it afterwards, it's a similar thing. Like, I'm doing stuff and it's just so in the moment. And then I look at it afterwards and I'm like, whoa, especially when it tells me it's done. And then I have to kind of step back and then like look at it as an observer and not the creator. And I was just like, yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. And I just love how the gradient came so smoothly. And if you can notice, I when I sign my pieces, I try to also blend with the colors. So I wanted to sign this one in red so that like a white didn't pop, you know what I mean? That it kind of still matched the, you know, the energy of the piece, so that when it's in your home, doesn't have this thing like kind of popping out. Like you notice with this one too, I signed it in gold, you know, to kind of match the energy that's here. So I try to do that just to keep it uniform. All right, go ahead, Kiba. We'll see you midnight your time or my time. I just realized it's almost 11 for me. When are you going on in 7 minutes, or are you still going on in an hour? I don't know if our timeline is different. So let me know minutes wise when you're starting, in an hour or in 7 minutes. San, welcome. Rashid, welcome. Welcome. Because I'm going to wrap it up if you're starting in 7 minutes, because I want to support your live, and we're all going to come and support your live. So let me go through these real quick in case she's starting in 7 minutes. This is Divine Protection. These are what I was talking about with the paint pours. This is what a paint pour looks like. And then I added, these are all crystals. All here. Crystals here. This is a 222. This one is I See You, another paint pour. So those two are kind of a collection. And then these pieces also have crystals in them. This is Stone Spots 1, 2, and 3. You like? Ooh, which one? Oh my. Should I take you back to the blues, or is it this one? These ones. Stone Spots. This one's 3. This one's 2, this one's 1, and I dreamt of these pieces. The blues, all right, I'm gonna bring you back to the blues in a minute, Dakota. I had a dream about these pieces and was able to replicate what I saw in the dream, which is super cool, especially to have a triptych for it to happen for 3 pieces. Love them all, Nicole loves them all. Yay, thank you. And then last but not least is Bloom. In terms of on the walls, I'm going to introduce you guys to a few other pieces that I had to take down. But this one is Bloom. A lot of texture on this one. All of these swirls that you see are super textured. So it's, again, very multisensory. You know, it has kind of a therapeutic vibe to it too, like a Braille kind of experience. So I also wanted that, you know, for people that appreciate art more than just visually. So that's Bloom. And then Dakota liked the blues, so I'm gonna bring Dakota back to the blues. And again, all of these pieces you guys can see on my website, backtonatural.life. So if you are interested in taking a closer look and seeing all of the other ones that are available, then please do check that out. BACKII natural.life. And that's what I got for y'all tonight with our Just a Vibe. So welcome to Bin Gallery. Welcome to Bin Gallery. Thank you for joining me in Bin Gallery. Thank you, Dakota. Please do. I appreciate that. That's the stuff, y'all. So I'm going to start posting pictures and sharing them a little bit more. And then some of the pieces that I have that aren't on the walls anymore, I'm just going to post or, you know, do some lives and show them close up and talk about my process a little bit more and, you know, just put it out. You got to put it out there more. 'Tis the season as well, after all. So, you know, if y'all need some abstract art for yourselves or for gifts and stuff, let me know. Get them while they're hot. Get them before they're $10 million and stuff. Okay. There's 2 you really want. Thank you, Dakota. That would be awesome. But definitely check the website because this is only about half my inventory. So just in case, before you make your final selections, definitely check out the website, backtonatural.life, and check the tab Bin Gallery. And yeah, this is literally only about half. Literally. Yeah. So, definitely check everything before you make your final decisions. Sandra, what's up, honey? Sharing my art tonight. I actually walked through all of the pieces. So I'm just about to wrap up, just in case Kiba is starting her live now. If she's an hour after me, then I want to just make sure that I'm supporting her live as I planned. So if y'all are still up, check out Kiba's live if she is live in a few minutes, if not in an hour. So I'm just not sure of the time frame. So if you don't see her live in 2 minutes, then check in an hour. But I'm going to wrap it up just in case so that I can support her. And I am back in the art gallery. And I am so grateful to you all for tapping in. Definitely take a look, Dakota, indeed. I don't think Kiba's in New York. No, I don't remember where now, but she's not in New York. So I'm going to check in case she is starting now. Y'all are good? Did you like it? Do you like it? Do you like them? Yeah, so I'm going to check and see if she's going on now. But I'll see you tomorrow, right? For those who are tapped in for tomorrow's vibe. Tribe vibe on the Zoom, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you then. You're welcome, Nicole. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Boo, why boo? Why are you booing me, Dakota? Why? What did I do? You're welcome, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll definitely start doing a little bit more pop-ups, live pop-ups and stuff. Because you want to beat, right, because of tomorrow. Dakota said, boo, I'm going to miss tomorrow. I feel you, man. We're going to miss you. We're so going to miss you. But others to come. Do you work Sundays? I chose the Sundays. I was like, people are going to be home on Sunday, dude. Why are they making you work on Sundays? That's not a thing. It's not a thing. Working on Sundays is not a thing, Dakota. Anyways, guys, thank you. Have an awesome rest of your night. Dream sweet and all of the things. And I'll see you tomorrow. And if you didn't get the memo, we're going to be on Zoom 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I need your email and I will get you the details and the Zoom link, and then you should join us. Cool. Dog groomer, always working. Got you, Dakota. That totally get that. And people will probably need Sunday specifically to do that. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Peace, Kali. Thank you. I will get some rest definitely tonight in prep for tomorrow, for sure, for sure. I hope you do as well. Dream sweet, my lovelies. But again, I will pop in and check if Kiba's live right now. 24K. Well, let me make sure I get a screenshot in the art gallery with my peoples. Thank you, thank you. If I was later, I could do it. You get off at 5. Got you. And I had to do it early because the transition in terms of like, because it's a school night, you know what I mean? So I have to kind of make sure that I was done for dinner and make sure, you know what I mean? All of the things and stuff like that for my daughter. And then to get her prepped for bed. So, right, that's the thing. That's the thing. Kind of had to do it midday to make it make sense, you know? But anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Let me take another screenshot. At 24.7K. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And Monday, for sure. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back at it with the speed reads, tapping into Sacred Soul Simplified. Lest we forget, I'm an abstract artist, but I'm a published author, okay? I'm a published author, okay? So, and Dakota, I got you. The shipment's coming. It's coming. I can't wait to send you yours. I can't wait to send you yours. Okay, guys. Mwah. Best of all. Oh, 24.8. Had to take another one. Bye. I love you guys.